Entering warning pop-up. Top play season game is selected. Selected. Ready.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one.
Entering play calls. Super Sim is selected. Entering Super Sim options screen. You have 3 and slow. Jump. View all play history. Entering. Jump ahead. Super Sim. End of game.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the opening possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I'd guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Back to throw, it's Coleman. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Notre Dame's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention. Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
With the catch, it's Taylor. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You know, this defense is really tricky, and they show the ability to zone blitz time and time again. These running backs in pass protection, they've got to be great with their scan protection. Just because one guy isn't coming who you initially think might be blitzing, you really got to do a better job surveying the field, because that zone blitzer might be coming from a different side of the field that you weren't anticipating.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Back to throw, it's Coleman. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. This time he's got him. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. At the 35, he's loose. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll throw it from the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Another incompletion on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. The give is to Williams. Jukes his way for more. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Harper. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Tripped up for the tackle. Line is set on third down. we're only through one. These quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And that had all the makings of bug leaf windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Hands it off on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Harper. Keeps looking downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Williams. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Coleman. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Nice move there. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
QB draw. And some room to work. And the Yellow Jackets get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. It's complete to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give is to Williams. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Irish!
Yeah, you just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The give is to Williams. Fights off a defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
There he goes. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
As they extend this lead here in week 5. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Thanks to grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. From the gun, running back on the move. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. To throw, it's Harper. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught is Williams. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air. It's Coleman. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Finds his target down the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Powers through. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the third down pass is incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Harper. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Stockton.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this game around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to hub.